Dearest one, do you remember the first time you saw me? Let me take you back. Your father's castle in Styria. An English father whose daughter had never seen England. He lived on a pension from the Austrian service and bought the Schloss, your home, at a bargain price. It was picturesque and solitary, the moat full of perch, with lilies and swans, and a drawbridge. When was that last raised? Had you ever seen it raised? Many windows, towers, a Gothic chapel, a stream winding into shadows in the woods, deep forest, and an old, narrow road. Your closest family friend, a full 20 miles to the west. What was his name? Spielsdorf. General Spielsdorf. Closer, only 3 miles west, lies the ruined village, a roofless church, with the mouldering tombs of the once proud Karnstein family, their desolate chateau. Your mother had died when you were an infant. You lived with your sweet, fat governess, Madame Perrodon. The house is a babel of French, German, and English. You sleep on the upper story in the nursery under a steep oak roof, a lofty brown room with clumsy furniture of a style 300 years gone, and scanty light through a small lattice. You are 6 years old and unusually alone. You are not frightened. They have protected you from fairy stories, from any tale that would make you fear the darkness. But you begin to feel neglected, until you see a beautiful young lady kneeling at the foot of the bed, smiling at you. Her hands, my hands, are under the coverlet. I lie on the bed and pull you to me, caressing and soothing you back to sleep. The sudden pain makes you cry out loudly. The servants run to your aid. You tell them you felt 2 needles run into your breast, and that the strange and lovely woman who was there has slipped onto the floor and hidden under the bed. They make light of it, but they look everywhere. The housekeeper whispers that the hollow in the bed is still warm. Someone had lain there. They look at your chest. Nothing, they say. But you know it is not nothing. Later you will become nervous. You cannot bear to be left alone. A servant will sit with you in the nursery every night until you are 14. A doctor calls with foul-tasting medicine. Your father tells you it was nothing but a dream and cannot hurt you. But you know it was not a dream. A priest comes with a black cassock, a thoughtful, sweet face and white hair. He prays with the nurse and the housekeeper. He teaches you to say, "Lord, hear all good prayers for us for Jesus' sake," while they pray together. And he gets on his knees and prays with them. This is your earliest memory. You remember nothing before, and precious little for some time after. But this stands out vivid as the isolated pictures of the phantasmagoria, surrounded by darkness.